Hi everyone. I wanted to check in and do this video recording to say hello again and also give you some feedback on your first module. So I have a few notes from last night. I got all of your grading done last night, so you should see those grades and comments reflected within the grading center. If you don't see them, please let me know, but I put comments along with your grades, and you did a great job for this first module. So a couple talking points. I want to talk first about mission statements. You all did really well with this activity and actually dug in deeper than I had seen some previous classes do. So I was really excited to see that. I think that you really reflected well on what personal missions are, what institutional missions are, how those intersect. And I think it's crucial when you're thinking about your own leadership style or the executive leadership you may have in your future career about how the mission comes into play with the work that you do. And I always give advice to new professionals, mid-level professionals, people moving on to say, if the mission is really strong with the institution and you don't feel like it's grabbing you, if you don't feel like you can be a part of that mission, that's a good indication for you either to move on or dig deeper or challenge some of that. On the flip side, if you see a mission that really resonates with you personally and professionally, that's always a place that I say explore more. So I think that thinking about the intersection is really crucial. Another thing that many of you mentioned about how you carry the values of Edgewood College with you, both in your personal life and in your professional life. I think that when you can articulate that in interviews or in your work or be able to verbalize that, I think that makes you a strong leader. It also is something I'll say in an interview. If I heard that from a candidate, I would really gravitate to that. Because I want to see how someone is applying the work that they're doing into the development they're taking on as a professional. I think that there was also some conversation about vision and how sometimes a vision of an institution, it's a stretch. It's a stretch goal. Some people were saying, do they see that in action? And if you're not seeing the action go towards that vision, I do think that's a moment to reflect, to say, does this vision need to be looked at? Or maybe a better way could be, what can we refocus in our work to make sure that we are moving towards our vision, our stretch, what we want to be in the future? I think there's some really great vision statements out there. I would encourage you to look at Mount Mary University in Milwaukee. I really appreciate when I work there, the vision and mission that they grab onto, and yet so simple but so profound. So you can take a look at that. And then as for your journals, also really good job. Really great to dig in and use that space to put some of your thoughts, collect some of the components that you took out of that. What that journal does for me is it tells me that, gives me a good idea, like, yep, the material's clicking. Yes, you're seeing some application. Yes, you're digging into it and completing that. But also it gives me some guidance about what I can say in these videos, as well as what we can talk about as we go along. Some of your discussion posts and your blog posts, I might be going in and commenting like I did for your introduction blogs. Sometimes I might just be watching, making notes, and then I'll use those for these videos, or I'll be giving you that individual feedback in the grading section so that you can see those comments yourself and give you some guidance. So for now, keep up that work. Take a look at the due dates. If you see something out of place, let me know. You can also post something in the raise your hand section in the discussion tab. Also, I've noticed that there's some pieces in Blackboard what may say your grade is late because some of the dates haven't been updating in the way that I'd like them to. So as long as you're paying attention to what I have in the module and in the syllabus, you'll be set. So if you have any other questions, please let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to start to dig into your work here for module 2 and look at your org structures as well as your essence discussions. And then if you need help with those screencasts for any of our videos for student development theory, just let me know. Otherwise, I will talk with you all soon.